Yeah, you wanna put that dish in your mouth.
Wish you could slide into my mind and make me mine. Push play rewind. It's with your side, and so am I. You wanna slide like dynamite. Your eyes on me, flying down with me, baby.
Welcome you guys and welcome to another episode of Shenanigans. I'm Andy Duncan, as you all know. Guys, today we're taking a look at the Golf 7R. Pretty excited for this one. This thing has got a crazy exhaust on it. And it's also got the same BWR intake that I currently have on my machine. And I'm pretty excited to see how the car pulls and speak to the owner Josh and just go through the car. Just to tackle a different type of feel video today we're gonna enjoy about this car. And just take you through the car. How this car performs on the road, how it sounds, and just basically have a ball of a time in this video. So yeah guys, let's get into it. So yeah, you guys, we are in the car with Josh. Josh, thank you for allowing us to showcase your car today.
Of course.
I must say, inside and out, it's really in pristine condition. And I must say, you're taking really good care of the car.
Always. Always. You have to.
This car is currently, guys, for sale on Marketplace. You can hook up. I'll put Josh's details on the description box. And basically, you can get in touch with Josh if you wanna take this 7R off his hands. He's not really keen to sell it, but if the right price comes in, he will let it go.
Exactly.
I think it's gonna be very difficult to see it run down the street, but that's one of the things, and maybe you can get something better.
Exactly. I don't know how you're going to replace a Golf R.
So tell us a little bit about the car, how long you have it, and basically what you done to the car.
So I've had it for about 5 months. I bought it in Pretoria. When I bought it, it already had a stage 2 mapping.
Okay, nice.
The gearbox is also mapped, obviously. It's got a full Kailami exhaust. Very loud.
Yeah, I heard it now.
Very loud.
I'll play you guys a clip basically of just a little launch Josh did now.
So when I first bought the car, I never knew how to launch it. So I would always just put it into sport.
Yeah.
And just rev it and think it was in launch.
Yeah.
And it would still just spin. But I've eventually learned how to launch it. The older 7s, you have to do a special thing. The newer ones, you can do everything on the screen. Unfortunately, the older one, you have to go through a whole process. But I learned how to do it now.
Takes a while.
It does. But once you've done it, it's very nice.
Then you just want to launch.
everywhere. You just want to launch everywhere. And then it's got the coilovers, very low. I had to eventually take off the scoop in front. That lip at the bottom, I was scraping everything.
It's a low life.
Yeah, so low. And I'm used to these buckies. So now going over, bump sideways.
Yeah, but it's not too bad, because I checked your car out now before we started with the video and so on. It's not too low. Like a lot of guys will say, even like my car is low, but my car's on the daily height, and I can still go through a speed bump straight over. Even if there's people in the car, I can go straight over it. But with this, not to bash any brands, but with your BCs, your H&Rs, your Valstein coilovers, FKs, that type of coilovers for me, I just feel like their build quality, it's much better than your cheaper coilovers. And you can feel basically when you drive with the cars, what difference it makes. Because a friend of mine drove my car and he's like, yo bro, you can't even say the car is lowered, because I can feel how the car's weight is placed on the road.
Exactly.
So I must just say, some of the brands are basically just a step higher than
Yes.
the cheaper ones.
And I would rather spend a bit more money to have that quality than go
Exactly.
cheap, because eventually something will break and then you have to spend that money.
And
in any case.
remember, this is like a high performance car, like your 7R, your GTI, your 8, like your 6s,
Yes.
or everything, all the MK platforms like your GTIs are like high performance cars. So you want to put that proper suspension in your cars, because you don't want to be afraid of when you drive with it.
Exactly. And then obviously the tinting.
Yeah.
I've never been this dark in my life. It's so lacquer. Nobody can see. And then I buy all these small little things. I don't know if you've seen in the car, there's a few little things like
the bluish accents.
exactly
You made the word,
these,
and
the covers,
pedals.
this little guy. I get everything off of that new site, Temu, everything. And some of the stuff's quality is actually very good.
Yeah, I mean, if you buy some of the stuff in South Africa, you're gonna pay arm and a leg.
Exactly.
So it's very, very, very nice product you get for a fraction of the price.
Exactly. And then I've just had this screen replaced, as you saw.
Yeah.
It was quite expensive, 15,000 rand.
Yes.
But this thing, you run your tire pressures through it, you run how many oils, how many liters you have left. It's literally the life of your car in
Yeah,
there.
that's very nice.
Yes. So the other day I was driving and I got a warning that my tire is going low, and then I got a puncture in the one, and it realizes it. And I
It's
thought,
basically like stock, because like the stock
Yes.
ones does exactly like that.
exactly.
And that's almost something I was looking at when I wanted to upgrade my infotainment system in my car. But I'm looking at more like the MK7.5,
Yes.
the glass
Yes.
one. So that's what I'm looking at, because I still want to keep my factory type of look
Yeah.
with a dyne audio that I even have eventually in my car. But I must say, guys, there's a lot of similarities with this car and basically the MK7 and the 7.5 GTI. Yes, your fueling rail is upgraded in your MK7R.
Okay.
Yes, your pistons are different,
Okay.
a little bit stronger than your MK7, and then I think it's your valve train.
Okay.
Obviously your four motion
Yes.
that the car has. So there's a lot of things that is different in your 7R. I know one of the guys corrected me last time also when we spoke about the differences between the cars. But if you basically build a 7 or you build a R, there will be like not so much differences in the motors if
Yes.
you now do have the money to spend to
Yes.
make this car basically bulletproof. These cars can break, like
Of
I
course.
normally say. But if you're not like a mad thing and you drive the car hard every day, and if you want to perform and stuff, then the car will last you. Because
Exactly.
if you look after your car's going to look after you.
Exactly.
That's what I normally say.
Exactly.
So, but I must say, to come back to the car, it's like it's really in a mint condition, and I saw the mile or the kilos on the car is still very low.
Very low.
And I mean, a car like this, you don't find something like this.
Exactly.
You don't find, because
I looked
all
hard.
the cars and stuff like this, you're gonna spend like, you're gonna pay like 400, 500,000, and then it's all like over 100,
Exactly.
150,000 Ks on the car.
Exactly, that's what I've seen. I've seen now. And just getting back to that screen, I would recommend, with my experience now, obviously the one before this just broke. And even the people at the place that fits it, they said just leave it as standard.
Yeah.
I know it's nice to have a bigger screen,
Yeah.
but I mean, listening to music is, whether it's big or small, you're listening to the same music.
The same music.
So I would leave it standard if it was me.
Yeah.
And then I've obviously got the ST rims. ST.
Oh, the wheels that you have on the
Yes.
black ones, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
the first time when I saw your car, I was like checking, like, okay, you don't have the Pretoria wheels on all the
Yes.
standard R wheels, but everyone's got a different taste.
exactly.
So you will put something on the car that's to your liking.
Yes.
So, but I must say, the car really looks nice, and I must say, the exhaust on the car, it's pretty insane.
They've
this
done well.
exhaust. I must say, it sounds crazy, this exhaust.
It is, and especially when you put it into sports mode, it opens that valve. Oh,
Yeah, now we will give a couple of pulls now, guys, that you can just hear how the car sounds, and also we will do a launch that you can just hear the tone of the car, basically how it
Exactly.
sounds. We must just look now for a safe place where
Yes.
there's not a lot of cars and stuff on the roads. So yeah, guys, we will do that shortly. fleets, eh?
Yeah.
Fleets.
This thing's hungry. You see, actually, when it comes to launch control, the vehicle should not spin. That's why you actually launch controlling.
Yeah, but it still spins.
But there's too much been done to this thing. It wants to.
Eats up all the tires.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem.
So yeah guys, I just want to give a huge shout out to Josh for allowing us to showcase this beautiful machine. This car is currently for sale guys, so if you wanna get hold of this car, do contact Josh on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram down below and drive away with this beauty. I must say, inside and out, a very clean car, very low mileage, and I must say just a well balanced car. How the car is basically put together. Josh, just thank you again for allowing me to showcase your car. I must say, really had a lot of fun with the launches. You told me, nah, you're gonna change my mind, but I still stuck with my MK7 and I'm enjoying my car as well. But I must say, a beautiful car, and I must say, you're a guy that basically look after your car and just how the car is maintained. I must say, really enjoyed today's video with you.
Always. And please don't forget to subscribe. Let's hit that 5,000 mark, please.
Yeah, and also do comment down below where you're watching from and what you like about the MK7R. I must say there's a lot to like about this car, and I must say a really enjoyable car. So all that's left to say guys, do protect yourselves, do look after yourselves. Have a good week, peace out, be safe.